stopped in Panga. The garden's a bit flooded, but yeah, all good, guys. I'll just carry on as I do because you can catch up rather than wait. I don't expect many people because it's an impromptu live stream. So yeah, it's all good. Trimmed all the garden up. Lisa's been pulling weeds out. I'm doing a little bit of garden beans. It's a bit dry, but the garden's a bit boggy as usual. So yeah, I'd like to take opportunity to welcome some new subscribers that I've gained. I think I've gained about 8 or 10 since the last. Thank you to my subscribers and my new subscribers, and obviously of my old subscribers. I'd like to give you a big welcome. Subad Badger retired in Thailand. And again, all my old subscribers, thank you for staying with me through these difficult times that we're all coming towards an end. So I'm sure all of you know that are interested in Thailand that we can actually go to Phuket now without a PCR test. And domestic travel is opening up, obviously, in Thailand, which is great for the people that live here. And also, the regulations for flying into Thailand are all changing from, I believe it's 10 countries. It all changes daily. So, yeah, all good, all good. So that's a big, big plus for Thailand as far as traveling to Thailand and traveling within Thailand, which is really, really great. It's awesome. It was just a matter of time before it all happens. And I think it's what Thailand and also the rest of the world need. Thailand needs more tourists, and so it is moving in the right direction. Not be right for a lot of people, but it will be right for another load of people. So everyone's got different circumstances of what they want to travel with. The world's a big place, but it's great news for Thailand and the rest of the world that it's all opening up. So, which is good stuff, guys. So, as I say, not been doing much. Going to do a road trip, as I put on my community page. I'm going to wait until most probably the middle of next month, because the rain will slowly start moving away now, and so we might get some warmer weather. It's coming into the winter time, which is a good time for Thailand, and it's the most busiest time. November, December, January, February, March, April, the hottest month, May, June, and the rain starts creeping back in around about then. So yeah, big plus for Thailand and opening up for everybody domestically and internationally. So that's a really good thing. So I thought I'd take the opportunity of, I've got all hot and sweaty, trimming the old garden down with a brush cutter, done all that, and I thought the pool's a little bit cool, what we would call cool, because obviously we've had a lot of rain and not a lot of sunshine, so the pool's, it does wake you up. So I'll drink to that. Cheers, guys. So we got 2 in the house. You can put where you're watching from if you want to. If you don't, if you want to stay anonymous, then it's absolutely fine. No worries. You know me, I just let the channel be what it is. And let's get my sunnies on. I need my glasses in case there's a comment. I'll put them back on for then. So I've got my hat on. I don't want to burn my head, even in this sort of cloudy temperature. It can still burn my head. We found that out when we was in Khao Lak. I did get a little bit burnt on my face around here, despite it being cloudy. Got to watch the old sun. I should know better, really, shouldn't I? Hey. So if all you guys that are following me, you see that I've been working on the little covered area outside the Bad Badger's Tiki Bar. I reckon we're about 85% done now. It's just the trunking for the electrics. The electrics, a sink got to go in, and obviously the concrete sofa's got to be rendered all up. And that would happen slowly but surely. I'm retired, so I can choose when I do it and when I don't do it, when I'm in the mood or when I'm not in the mood. So that's what it's about, guys. Yeah. So we're planning to go into Phuket on Monday. I should do a little video of that going in. We're going to go to all the places we haven't been to for maybe a couple of years. Yeah, maybe a year and a half, 2 years. Oh, hang on. I've got some messages. Let's have a look. Sorry, I missed that. Let me have a look. Hi, Dave. How you doing? All good? Yeah. And, yeah, so we're going to go into Phuket. As I say, yeah, it is good news. Domestic travel for Thailand is opening up. I say, going to get the bike ready. I need a new set of tyres, really. I think I'm going to do the road trip and then I'll get a new set of tyres on it. They're just on the they're all right. They're okay. And I'm going to wait until next month, until the weather starts getting warmer, which I said earlier, and then heading up to Prachuap. Are you going on vacation to Pattaya? Very nice. I've only been there once, Dave. I went with an EMS for a week. Nice one. I went there for about 3 days with a EMS rescue convention, and they was all doing helicopter rescue, boat rescue on the beach there. Didn't really venture into anywhere apart from in the evening. We went and ate at a big restaurant with all the rescue team from Koh Tao in the Gulf of Thailand when I lived there. So that's the only time I've been to Pattaya. I've got a friend that lives there. My mate Stevie, he lives there. Yeah. So apart from that, I've never really been into the depths of Pattaya. I'm sure you'll have a great time. I'll pick up the scooter once for a day. Yeah, I suppose that's not far from you, really, is it? I don't know. But yeah, it's around to I think it's about 1,000 kilometers from here to go 7 hours. Wow, that's not just around the corner then, is it? I stand corrected. It's about 1,000 kilometers from here around to Rayong. Yeah, not Ranong. Ranong's not far. Yeah, not around the corner. So it's about 1,000 kilometers for me. But when I start off my journey, I'm mostly going to try and do Prachuap. That's 544 kilometers, I believe. So I could do that in a day if I leave just as it starts getting light, about 6:30. I should be able to do that pretty much, and just do some live streams on the way up, and also do a video while I'm up there, and do the big video when I come back, because I'm not going to take my laptop with me to do all the editing. I might do some small ones on my phone. I've got a little app. Yeah, I might go up there to see Joe. I'll go up there to see Joe, and I don't know whether Lisa's coming with me. We're going in the car if Lisa's coming with me, but if not, I'll go on my bike. We'll have to wait and see what the weather's like and see what happens daily. As you say, it's, you know, like I say, guys, you're retired, you can make your mind up and change your mind. But if I do go up, obviously I'll let him know, obviously, without a doubt. Yeah, I'm speaking to him the other day, actually. Top man. So yeah, that's all that's really been happening here, really. Because the weather, it has just been torrential rain, massively as, and I know it's the same for everywhere. So we've really been hibernating in, really haven't done much. We just the vegetarian festival, which is coming to a close here in Thailand. They have it on the in Panga, they have it on the back road. Oh, cheers, Dave. Yeah, I worked a bit on that, and Ning next door got the wood for me, and I was 5 bits short, and he brought it around the other day, and yeah, it's softwood. It's all right because it's undercover. I'm sure it will most probably shrink and expand with the humidity, which will come to an end now. But it's fine. I mean, considering it was just a small table at the beginning. I can't remember one of my subscribers said when I said on the video, I told my wife I'm going to cut the table in half. He said that was a Tommy Cooper moment. For those of you, Tommy Cooper was a great British comedian. He wore the red fez. Like that. He was that comedian, and one of my subscribers said that it was a Tommy Cooper moment. Yeah, I told my wife I'm going to cut our table in half. Yeah, I suppose it was really, and yeah, he actually died on stage. Actually, I remember watching that when I was at home, living with mum and dad, obviously when I was a kid, and he died on stage. Yeah, scary moments. You never know when your time's up. You've got to enjoy what you can each and every day. And do what makes you happy. Like I always say, as long as you don't go out your way hurting people or being vindictive, then just do what makes you happy, guys. It's your life. You get one crack at this. So make sure it counts, as they say. So, yeah, so it might be a motorcycle trip, and it might be going in the car with Lisa. Depends if Lisa wants to come, or if she lets me go on. Well, not that she lets me. She doesn't mind me going on the road trip. So my friend Mike and Abe just come down from Bangkok the last 3 days. I rode down from Bangkok. Mike's got 232,000 kilometers on his NC 750X, and Abe has got a ADV 750, like the big scooters, and he's done 60,000 on his, and his is quite new. They were traveling down to, they stopped in Panga, we went out for dinner, and they're traveling to Phuket to pick up one of Abe's friends, I think it's his nephew. I think he's got a brand new Africa Twin that they had sent down from Bangkok, and they picked him up once he'd done his Phuket sandbox, and they're heading back up. I was going to go with them, but me, you know, it's raining and it's wet, and hey, adventuring, I suppose. But I don't really want to get wet, to be honest with you. And I don't mind getting caught in the rain on the bike. I've got waterproofs and everything, but when it's, you know, when you head off, when it's hacking it down, I'd just rather stay where I am. And then, you know, time is the only thing that we've got, guys. Spend it wisely. I go riding in a hacking rain. It's not for me. So maybe I'm not an adventurer, but hey, I've done a lot of road. I don't do as much as Mike. Obviously, he's out all the time. He comes from Bangkok and he's up that way, and he goes all up north. And Mike Freerider Gagne, if he's got a YouTube page, if you want to watch that. He's done loads. He does lots of short little videos on his trips. He's got a CRF 250 that does off-road. He's got the new little what they call it, the little 125i, the little sort of adventure scooter sort of thing, Honda. And he's got his epic Starship mileage, 232,000 kilometers on his NC750. Only ever got it serviced at Honda Big Wings, and he said it's never really let him down. You get all your wear and tear obviously on it. But yeah, so hopefully the weather's all changing, the winter's coming, and it'll be on the road again, really, to get a good few rides in. That's what I want to do. That's the plan, but the best laid plans of men and mice, as they say. Wait and see. Just react on the day. So we've been clearing out, say, some of the garden. I've got Mrs. Duck upside down behind me, look. And done the pool this morning, cleaned it all out, and then trimmed all the garden. So I've been a busy boy. I've earned my cup of tea and a biscuit maybe later. Never know. So yeah, going to get some bar stools. Found them on Lazada, actually. They're really, really good. I think delivered about $3 for 4. Still with wood. You get everything on Lazada. What a great store that is. Really, really good. For those who don't live in Thailand, that's like the Amazon of Thailand and the Philippines, I believe. Maybe India as well. So yeah, so that's all I've been up to. A bit boring, really, for some. It's not a razzmatazz down all the bars in the evening type of channel. Mine is just what it is, and it's just our life here in Thailand. A lot of you know, which it is. So it is pretty awesome, and I love it, and I really do. So Thailand's still a great place to retire, as I put in my last video. I've done a couple of shorts, but Thailand's still a great opportunity to go. And the baht's crept up, really. I think it went up to 46 point something. It's down just to under 45.5, I think now. But rumour has it, I'm talking about the pound against the Thai baht, because it's very strong, the Thai baht. Rumour has it might be about 50 baht to the pound around about December time. And then in the new year, it could creep up to 70. Wow. So obviously that would be a massive, massive change, really. And I think if they weaken the baht a little bit, I think the people that were thinking to come to Thailand, also now a lot of restrictions have been lifted, would think jump at it. And I know that you're getting more to your pound or your dollar. People would spend more. They'd be like, hey, this is so cheap, let's just do it and spend it. And all that more money will go back into the economy. I know there's different things about they're trying to attract rich pensioners, and I'm sure they will attract a lot of them. But what with that comes, and the rules of buying land and stuff is going to change for rich retirees. But I think you'll get the Chinese in and they'll buy up big parts of Thailand, which Thailand really doesn't want to do that, but that's what they'll do, and they'll buy up big plots of it. But hey, each to their own. I don't have the money to do that sort of thing, and I don't think I would. I'm quite happy with what I've got. I've got what I need, absolutely, and that's all you need. Health and happiness, the rest is a bonus. That's where I live my life by, and just to try and enjoy the moment, trying to live for the moment, and try and enjoy every day as you can. So if any of you welcome new subscribers, I think it picked up about 8. You're getting close, Dave. Now I think you're 660, 670, somewhere around there, 672. I can't remember. I think it's somewhere around there. Creeping up. The first 1,000 takes ages. I mean, I fit my 1,000 over a year ago. Now I've got 1440, something like that now. 1440. So it takes time and depends on your content. If you want it to be the content you want, or if you want it to be content to sell your channel, it depends on the type of channel you want. And you can always, there's lots of places that I've seen. 675 weren't far away. And I see a lot, and where people's channels jump massively, You can buy views, you can buy subscribers, and so you've only got to look at Social Blade and see how it jumps, and you can go and buy all that if you wanted to break the 1,000 or just make it a bigger channel. Exactly right. No hurry, neither is me. That's why, I mean, I went back onto the AdSense, as I said in my channel on a video, because YouTube wasn't promoting my channel at all. I think it was 0.04% I were getting views from YouTube. So I got it all sorted out. And by chance, they sent me another video, another email saying this is what's got to be done. So I've done it and I monetized it again. And again, you know, I think this month I'm looking to earn 70 baht. And, you know, it is what it is. And the reason I want to put my channel out there is because I want to help expats. We're an expat couple, maybe a little bit unique in Thailand. And I want to do it, obviously, for my grandkids. And I said, and I know I keep reiterating on it, but that's me. And, you know, I want to do it. So if I can help any expats that are thinking of moving to Thailand, an expat couple, then that's why I do it as well, to help them, and also my grandkids, obviously. Well, I think the youngest is about 6 now. They're all getting older. We just had a couple of birthdays. One's 14, one's 12, and then it just goes down there to about 6. So, yeah, and 5. So, yeah, they're not kids for long. They're only lent to your children, as we know. So, it's good. So, a big shout out to them all. Absolutely. Absolutely. Josh, and we've got Taylor, and we've got Ethan and Aaron, and we've got Evie, and we've got Little Bobs. Little Bobs, and even little Aaron. Yeah, the little boy's been through the wars a little bit now, but a big shout out to Aaron. I hope you're feeling better, mate. Granddad Sausage says, get well, Aaron. Yeah, so it was a big shout out to all my grandkids and all our friends and family as well out there. They can follow us or not follow us. Hey, it is what it is. People have the right to do what they want to do as long as they don't try and force their views on other people. Other people can think what they want. You don't have to force your views on people. I say live and let live, and just let people do it. Thanks, Dave. That's really good. I appreciate your comments. Totally. Yeah, so if anyone's watching, if there's an opportunity to share it or to get it out there, then do so. But if you're not into that, then you don't have to. Only if you want to. As I say, live and let live. Do what you want to do, as long as you don't go out your way. And oh, there we go. Look, Mrs. Duck's just floated past. She's got... I think I need a new duck, guys. I put her back in the water. I used to have the little temperature gauge hanging from this, but it kept coming out. I'll float her away. Swim away, swim away. Yeah, so, yeah, it's all good. We've got 5 in the house. 1 thumbs up, all good. And if people can, give it a thumbs up, share it, make a comment on it as well. It all helps my channel, all helps the algorithms that people are watching my channel, and also they're interacting with it, which makes a massive difference as well. So yeah, it's all good. So again, it's still a bit cloudy, but let's have a little wander, shall we? It's still a bit cloudy, but it's a beautiful day. The pool is a little bit cool compared to normal. So we've got to wait. Have a look around there, guys. So we're waiting for some smaller cushion pads for there. And these 2 cushions go in there. Then once this is all done, we're going to measure up and order the bottom pads for that. And that's all good. Got to tidy out of the bar. I'm always worried that I'm going to drop all this lot in the pool. But it's supposedly waterproof, this phone. It's Nokitel WP5. Supposedly it's waterproof. And they said it was like riot proof, smash proof. It's an IP68. And I've seen all the videos of people chucking them out of windows, and it's fine. I dropped mine from my seat on my motorbike, and it cracked a bloody screen once. But it's still working all right, just a crack in it, and it's still working all right. It's still going good. So yeah, it's a really, really nice day. Bit of blue sky up by the mountain. You can see that up there, guys. A little bit of blue trying to poke through. Yeah, it's all good. So I'll flip it round and have a look at the tiki bar. Has that worked? Oh yeah. There we go. Going to have 4 stalls there, 2 one side, 2 the other, and a couple of lights hanging down, like in the breakfast bar indoors. Some cushion pads for that. Some base pads and the cushions go in that. I've got my clock up there, and it says 5 o'clock already. We're going to get some big prints up there of like Big Ben, Union, that type of thing like that. I get a few beer signs up there, you know. that type of thing, and a few bits for the bar. And hi, Sue. Let me turn around. Am I back round? No, I don't know. What am I doing here? I always press the wrong thing. I missed that, Sue. Hang on, let me have a look. Where are we? Oh dear, hang on. If I've done something wrong, I'm sorry. I just press the screen. I can't read that, Sue. Why can't I read that? Good morning, Sue. Sorry, the first one there, I couldn't read it. It's all not thing. Yeah, good morning, Sue. Good morning. Thought I'd do an impromptu live stream. Because the sun's out. It's been raining for the last 27 years here in Panga. It feels like it, but excuse me. So I thought I'd do an impromptu live stream. There's a Mrs. Duck behind me. She's heading my way, I think. And yeah, so I said, so just saying to Dave and the other guys, hey, in the room, 3 thumbs up. Thanks very much. And trimming all the garden back, clearing it out. I ordered one of them weed whackers, you know, like the burners with a gas canister. Nico and B, hi, good morning. And they just cancelled it this morning. See, I don't know why. Yeah, that one there, I don't know why. I don't know. Message retracted. Oh well, that's why I can't read it. Yeah, and they cancelled the order this morning. I don't know. It's like one of the little gas canisters you put on, you burn all the weeds out. Because we pulled weeds out, I put weed killer down, only in places the dogs can't get to, which I don't really like using weed killer. So I see that and I thought that's the thing to do. Burn them out, apparently. Burn the SH1T out of them. And so we're going to go into Phuket, I said on Monday, do a video. Now we can get in with just proof of 2 shots of AZ. And I'm going to go down to the Payaban Hospital. Payaban is Thai for hospital. I'm going to go down and get my international traveller's card. I need it at the moment, but might as well go and get it while there's not many people about. And I can get to Phuket with that now. I don't need a PCR test, which is good. So yeah, so we're going to go in. So it must be about a year and a half, 2 years since we went in here. We're going to go in and do Ban and Beyond, the big Tesco's, Home Pro, Thai Watsadu, Decathlon, where they do the sports stuff there and everything. Where else are we going to go? Index. Hi, Mitch. Oh, I missed it. Yeah, all good. So it's the weather's been really crap lately, as everywhere. So the sun's out today. And I've been doing a bit of gardening, so I was very hot. Jumped in the outside shower and rinsed all the rubbish off me from trimming the garden, and jumped in the pool with a coffee to cool down. It is a bit warm, but it's a lovely day. Nice like blue sky, some light puffy clouds. I'm sure we'll get rain later, but hey, creeping to the end. Road trip most probably the end of next month, beginning of next month, when the weather starts changing, as I said earlier. And so plan is patch you up Kirikan. Could do that in a day. 544 kilometers. Should be able to do that in a day. Whether I go on the bike or the car depends if Lisa fancies a road trip out. She might fancy just staying at home, and if that's what she wants to do, then that's absolutely fine. She wants to come, absolutely fine. So yeah, that's the only thing we're planning up. But as I said, good news for domestic travel in Thailand. It's all opening up more, and also for international travellers. I know it's changed and it's constantly changing as it is, but it's all whatever it is, it's all a move in the right direction, I think, which is a good thing for tourism in Thailand, and it needs it. There's a lot of people suffering out there. When we went down for Lisa's birthday down to Khao Lak, done the video. I had a ding there. I ain't got a clue what that is. There's hardly any shops open there. It needs all the tourism back, because now in Khao Lak, Khao Lak is in Panga province. They were doing the sandbox straight in. You can do 7 days in Khao Lak and Panga now. So it's all changing, and I know a lot of people don't think this is right. This should be worked this way. There needs to be more countries, but it'll come. It's all moving the right way. They can't all of a sudden open everything up and say, right, that's it, no restrictions. They've got, they've got all the people in Thailand, all the Thais and everyone living here. They've got to consider all the people, which they do. So it is what it is. And if it doesn't fit into people's boxes, unfortunately it doesn't, but I'm sure it will in the end. So patience is a virtue. Patience. That's always a good thing, guys, to have patience. I never used to have absolutely any. Now, I think living in Thailand, it makes you have patience, because it's like my pen rai, my pen rai. It doesn't matter. Thai 10 minutes is like an hour. It makes you slow down, you know, makes you slow down. That's what it does for me. Made me slow down and think, hey, it doesn't matter, you know. And listen to the universe. If you're not supposed to go out, then something happens that you're stuck somewhere and you won't be able to travel down that road or do this. And for me, I think that's the universe saying it don't want me on the road today or doing this, you know. So yeah, Thailand does teach you patience and teaches you. For me, I'm only speaking for me. I know a lot of people have different views on different experiences, but for me, Thailand's taught me it doesn't matter. Take your time. Everything's cool, and everything will work out okay in the end. It's got to, isn't it? You might have to jump through a few hoops. I mean, last month we went down and got our years. I'm on an O visa, and I extended on the ground of retirement again for a year for me and Lisa, which is really, really good. That was all done, pretty painless. Where last year I couldn't get the years from the bank. You have to send off for it, blah blah blah. So this year I went straight up to the bank, got the year, bank statements, cost 200 baht, and waited till that come in. Went up there, got the letter from the bank, which was 100 baht, and then update your bank book. Went down there, Lisa got all the paperwork ready, 1,900 baht each. It's 1,900 baht to extend your visa no matter how many days, whether it be 1 day or 365. So we got our visa for another year. So that's another year we've got in the kingdom, which is awesome. So February next year, which we're not that far away, will be the start of our 11th year here. Wow, I wonder where all that time's gone. I'm consider myself very lucky. Make sure you've got what you need, and you don't always need what you want. I'm quite happy, absolutely. And on the last video I put on there, and I'm gonna, if anybody wants to, if anyone's watching this, said our budget a month is 30,000 baht. We haven't got no rent to pay, obviously. It makes a massive difference, so you have to adjust your budget. If anybody wants me to do a detailed breakdown of our budget, I will. So put a comment below about, do one on our budget, and I'll do one. And so it doesn't sound a lot at the moment. I think it's about £650, 30,000. And as you know, guys, I have a great lifestyle on that money. We don't live a lavish lifestyle, but I have what I want. I have what I need, and I have a cold beer now and again. I don't drink as much as I used to. When I first moved over and lived on for 5 years, wow, scary really when I look back at it. But hey, it's all journeys that you go through, isn't it? So we've got obviously utilities, electric and water, internet, gas is by a gas bowl. I got that 30,000 doesn't include our medical. I know it's not required on an O visa, but we've got medical, and it doesn't include home insurance. I've got a home and I've got buildings and contents insurance on the house. Doesn't include that, and I just pay that once a year, which I think is quite important, really, because obviously anything happens. And the insurance, it's like most insurance in Thailand. They won't build if something happens. They won't build getting it out of the ground, but the stuff out of the ground is pretty much reinforced concrete steels. So I doubt if that would burn down, but it's, and it covers building costs for that and taking it all away. And it covers, I've got 500,000 baht of contents insurance for furniture stuff. Doesn't cover laptop and stuff like that, like some expensive electrics, which it doesn't normally. I'm sure I could, but hey, it is what it is. So oh, hang on, Lisa's saying road trip. Sorry, I've missed it. They weren't coming up. Hey, right. I love Thailand. Sue, road trip sounds great. So I'm just going, Pai Guy. Hi, Pai Guy. Sorry, missed it. They weren't coming up. I don't know why. Oh, beers in the pool. Bit early for that. Sue, GLT. Hi, Joe and Gift. Sorry, I missed all these. Why have I missed them? I don't know. Bandage chain, yeah. Joe, I see your video this morning on getting your foot done. It looks as if it's healing really well, which is great. So pleased. I've missed it. Why this hasn't come up? I don't know why. I do apologize. Yeah, it does. Pie Guy, the pool's nice. It was a bit cold getting into it. Yeah. You got your retirement visa yesterday. Nice one. Nice one. Yeah, congratulations. That's good. Wow, I've missed all these. Why have I missed all these? I'm sorry I missed all these. What's happening with Gary? Are you, mate? Yeah, it's a nice day here. It was all good. I'm glad you talk amongst yourself because I've missed all these. What a plonker. Chayapum, hi, how you doing? You can see clearly now the rain has gone. Jimmy Ruffin, wasn't it? Jimmy Ruffin? No. Can't remember. I don't know why I'm missing the they're not popping up on the screen. I think the sun's there. I think I'm gonna move over in the shade a little bit, but they weren't popping up. They weren't popping up. I'll get in the shade. So at least they come out and said you're missing all these, and I'm like, missing all what? Yeah, good. So we've had a lot of rain. Yeah, I watched the video this morning, Joe. The old foot looks as it's healing. It's a lot better than what it was when you started, which is great news. I always found with them in the old air conditioning keeps things heals it a little bit better, but the doctors know what they're doing, and it does look really good, which I'm really pleased for. Cheers, Joe, and thanks very much, Joe. You know what I'm talking about. And yeah, so it's all good, all good. So I'm sure Joe and Gift are in the pool. I don't know what the weather's like there. So say, Joe, I'm gonna hopefully end of the month, first couple of weeks of next month, I'm gonna most probably road trip come up your way, but I'll give you a shout anyway. How far I go up or down or left or right, I don't know. We'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. Yeah, cheers, Sue. Yeah, the pool, I cleaned it this morning. I mean, I normally do it every 2 or 3 days. The chlorine pucks that I put into the toilet behind me there, that's every 3 days. It's, you know, it's simple maintenance for me. But yeah, yeah, there's still a little bit of work on the tiki bar, Sue. It's the electrics and the wastewater and the water in, which is the next one. I've put the blue and the yellow piping in for the electrics and the water in on top of the ground. Then I've got to do that, and then it'll be ordering 4 bar stools, and then yeah, once the electrics are done and put the lights down, then it will be all getting some March or April. Cheers. Yeah, the pool man is really good. The pool guy is really good. It happens to be me. So yeah, try and keep it clean. It's quite easy, really. Once you start getting used to it, I made lots of mistakes to start with. Jimmy Cliff. Yeah, I can see clearly now. The rain has gone. Jimmy Cliff. Yeah, I thought Jimmy Ruffin. Got it wrong again, Badge. But yeah, so yeah, so I think the tiki bar is about 85% now. I want to try and get. I had a T-shirt made up with the tiki bar on it, the logo that Holly, my stepdaughter, made for me, and I had a local T-shirt shop made it up, and I'm going to wear it the day I open it. But I'm going to try and find somewhere a sticker shop where I can get a sticker made up, put it on a bit of wood or a bit of perspex or something, and hang that up in the bar. The Bad Badger, retired in Thailand, Bad Badger Tiki Bar in Thailand. Try and get that if I can. And Thailand are pretty good for stickers and T-shirts. So there's lots of places to do it. So I'm going to try and get one of them made up. Not a massive sign, but not a small one, you know. So yeah, all good, all good. Yeah, so the retirement visa is a good thing to get. So we just renewed ours. 3,800 baht for the 2 of us, which was really good. It's still good for a year, I think, really, when you think about it. 1,000 baht is what, 22 quid, so it's 44, about 42, yeah, 42 pounds each. 42 pounds each for a year's visa. And you got to do, I tried doing the 90-day yesterday online. And it said it was opened up again, but I tried it, and I normally do it online. It's normally straightforward. I've done it. It said you got to report your things, so I can mostly go down. Badger Tiki Bar, yeah. So I got a couple of T-shirts. I'm gonna. Well, Lisa's got one, and I've got one, and then I'm gonna wear it on the night. Just a black V-neck, with a small emblem on the left chest, on the back. They turned out quite well, actually. I must admit, considering I just sent them to him online. he printed them for me, and it's just a local shop, Joe Sports in Panga. And yeah, so I might get a couple made up with the motorcycle one. I got Bad Badger, Let's Ride. Might get one made up of that. So try and get like the instead of the cotton ones, which are a bit warm for riding, get like the sports material, you know, the quick moisture wicking. What a word that is. Yeah, good time to be in Thailand, isn't it? It is. There's not many people around. I know a lot of stuff is shut, obviously, but hopefully it's all going to start opening up now. Domestic tourism, as I said, is opening up, which is really good, and that's going to make a massive thing on a lot of people in the kingdom wanting to travel to the beach or anywhere, or going up north to the jungle. Now they can move a little bit more freer, and that will make a massive difference to domestic tourism as well, because I know international tourism is a massive thing, obviously, as we know, and how Thailand and the rest of the world has been affected. But domestic tourism is a start, isn't it? It's, you know, getting people to spend their baht into the more tourist areas, or spending their baht. Now they can move around freely, which is a good thing. A good thing. Yeah, it's like that. What was that film? 90 Days Later or something, when the guy woke up in hospital and there was nobody about. 223. It's not that far away, is it? Chapum, not far away. That. I'll try and I don't know why the message don't stay on there. 2023. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, it has, as we all know, the stuff and all the vloggers that do stuff on YouTube. And we've all been there and we've all shown what it is, and it has devastated stuff massively. It has, you know, and which is throughout the world, obviously. But I think the Thais are very resilient. The Thais are very resilient. I think it'll bounce back, Thailand, before when it all opens up. It'll open up, and I think they'll all bounce back. They're very resilient, and they will make the best of a bad job. Now get on with it. Absolutely. Absolutely. I think I've got to go to the dentist, guys. Got a lump come off my tooth the other day, so I'm going to have to go down and find the dentist in town. I think I know where it is. Getting old. Teeth are falling out. Not a good sign, but there you go. What we got? 11 in the house and 6 thumbs up. Awesome. Again, if any of my new subscribers have joined, a big welcome to my new subscribers, and also my old subscribers, and which I really appreciate you staying with me, of course, and also welcome new subscribers in to our journey in Thailand. And most of you know our journey, but if there's new people here, then a big thumbs up and thanks for watching is all good. So yeah, that's all nice to have a nice sunny day. A bit of cloud cover, but you still got to be careful. It's nice to have a bit of sunshine out and no dooming rain, but it's, I say, it has rained for the last week or so, just pretty much non-stop. Yeah, did you do sunset on Patong? That's normally pretty awesome. The sunsets this time of year are pretty awesome. I always remember the last time we were there, the sunset on Patong was pretty spectacular, as it is in a lot of places. Oh, 11 degrees. I still think it, I think there must be towering on. That's probably 29, 30 still now. So, yeah, it's comfortable. So the pool was a bit cold getting into it. Woke me up. But normally when the winter's coming. Morning, Johnny. How you doing? Good to see you dropping in. Hope you're well. Morning, Scott. How you doing? Oh, hang on, missed that. Hang on a minute, I've missed one. Yeah, cheers, Scott. Thanks for that. Joining in. I know we can only catch it. Oh, I keep missing these. A wonderful house in wonderful farm, wonderful shop. Oh, that's a big one. Local government. Wow, Chaipum. That's awesome. Absolutely. I wish you all the well and all the best for that, people doing this. It is, it's great. And that's really awesome news. Your wife's going to run local government, I presume. Absolutely awesome. Yeah, I know, like Scott, we can't catch all the live streams. It's just impossible, some ones. Paul, good morning. Paul from Australia, mate. Good morning, mate. Thanks for that message this morning, Paul. Yeah, that was that picture of Takwa Pa, 1932, if I remember. What a picture that was with the elephants going up the street. That was pretty awesome. And what a great site that is. Facebook page, I should say. Yeah. And so I've been trying, when we went to for Lisa's birthday and also the little joint we had away down in Cowlack, and we stayed at Apsara, Showers Forecast, Cape Town. Cape Town. I was there 12 years ago, Sue. Went down to Gansby and done the dirty with the sharks in the cages. Stayed in Cape Town in where did we stay? Not Sharks Bay, no. It'll come to me. Yeah, I spent about a week there, a week and a bit there doing some shark diving. And in Cape Town, Sue, you've got the aquarium, if I remember rightly. You've got a kelp tank and you've got the raggy tooth shark tank. And I dived in the raggy tooth shark tank with a marine biologist and a dive master, which I'm a dive master, and I dived in the tank there. So I've got some pictures of the raggy tooth. Took my camera in with me. In fact, I remember photographing Lisa from outside the tank. And when I was in it and like waving to her, and it's funny because Lisa said to me there was a lot of school kids there, and when we went in, you drop yourself in the top and down the side, so you're out the way in a corner from the sharks, and the kids were saying, "There's a man falling in. There's a man falling in." Hang on, I missed that one. Let me just do that. 3 wonderful children. Oh, yeah, I'm missing these. Oh, what have I done? I don't know what I've done here. Hang on, guys. I keep missing in children. Yeah, you'll be all right, Child Poom. That'll all work out. It will do. And the kids, once you get there, before you know it, you'll be here. Yeah, take your safe journey to work. I'll send my love to Lisa. She's most probably watching. Cheers, mate. You take it easy. Yeah, the aquarium is really beautiful. Morning, Nick. I'm just catching up on these. How you doing? Hope you and Bev are okay. Yeah, and New York, PA. Enjoy yourself. Yeah, I used to work with Nick many years. Many enjoyable years. Well, some weren't enjoyable, Nick. But look back on my career and yeah, pretty good. Ups and downs as everybody has, but yeah, no regrets. Any regrets at all. Good fun. Because of them, I'm here. But yeah, and that the aquarium is beautiful there. So we went to just started working. Oh, that's a dirty word, Nick. About time you took it easy and retired, mate. And we went to in South Africa. So we went to a Thai restaurant. I don't think it's open now. And we went to a Thai restaurant there. My friend Marliese that used to live there. Bring you a razor blade. Yeah, no, I done my head yesterday. Ta-da! I done my head yesterday and I just trimmed it off. I shall have one. What's the day today? Is it Friday? Les? Is it Friday today? Yeah, Friday. I shall have a shave for you later. Like a baby's bum. Yeah, I mean, when we was in Cape Town, we went to a Thai restaurant there. I don't think it's open now. A really big one, big open area in a garden. It was absolutely stunning. The food was good. Had a bar, a restaurant outside, inside. Really, I can't remember the name of the place. But I wasn't vlogging and I wish I was because I've done loads of great stuff in South Africa. I've absolutely loved South Africa. It was really good. Where did we stay? Houtz Bay. We stayed at in a bed and breakfast. And Marlene, she's in California now. She used to run a bed and breakfast. A lovely, lovely place we stayed at. It was beautiful, beautiful. Overlooked the Houtz Bay. Really, really good. And yeah, I really enjoyed my time in South Africa. Loved it. Loved it with the old great whites. That was cold. Thanks. Yeah, we're coming on with the gardens coming on. Then we got to do the other side over there. I don't know what we're going to do after the tiki bar's done. It's only taken me 12 years and I've still not finished it. Going to do the carport. That's the next thing after that. And then the carport's going to become part of a wall that joins the house. So you can't access the side garden from the front. And then we're going to work out this back bit of the garden that's behind the pool light, which I'm looking at now. Then we're going to trim up even more, maybe do a bit of terracing on it to keep the levels level so the water drains better, because obviously when it rains, I get a swimming pool and a little lake in part of my garden. But yeah, Wow, yeah, wow. It all Sri Lanka and the Maldives, Nick. Do you remember that? It all started, wasn't it, in Dominican Republic? Dominican Republic. That's where it started, didn't it? And then ventured out. Maldives. That was great. Sri Lanka is beautiful. And the Maldives is beautiful. But Sri Lanka, really enjoyed that. We had a week in Sri Lanka and a week in the Maldives, I think, Nick, if I remember rightly. Domret. Awesome holidays they were. They were fantastic. Really, when you look back at it, my God. I don't know how I ate and drank so much then. Good God. It scares you, doesn't it, really? I think for me as I get older, I couldn't do that anymore. I couldn't. I just couldn't consume the amount of food, and I definitely couldn't consume the amount of alcohol when it's an all-inclusive. That was only beers, really. Yeah. That's it. 2 weeks in the Maldives and a week in Sri Lanka. That's right. I'm glad your memory's good, Nick, because mine's terrible. Yeah, 2 weeks Maldives, 1 week Sri Lanka. That was an awesome holiday. That's a lot of good memories. I found a lot of photographs the other day on one of my old hard drives. I was trying to tidy up some hard drives and stuff, and I found a load of them. I'll have to sort them out, Nick, and I'll send them to you. Yeah, and there was some. I don't know if there's any Dominican. Yeah, there is, might be Dominican. I'll sort them out anyway, and I'll send them to you, mate. I'll have a look at them, see if I can find any of them. Yeah, yeah, that was awesome. That was, wasn't it? God, good days they were. Good days. Yeah, I've travelled a bit and enjoyed it all, and had some awesome times with some great friends. Absolutely, and yeah, ones that moments you take to your grave. Really, absolutely brilliant. Honestly, I sit back now and I just wonder how I've done it. Really, I'm sure we were all when we were a bit younger. I'm an old geezer. Okay, mate, will do. Yeah, I will. I will go ask Lisa to send Bev the address. I will do that. Yep. So we're just waiting a few more things. I say the cushion pads. I've got some ramekins coming. Look at me. See me touch my feminine side. Now Lisa's going to make me like a keto pudding, ice cream type thing, which is all keto, which is like coconut, almond flour. Okay, mate. You take it easy and have a good day, Nick. Do your best for Queen and Country, as they say. Go and deliver the post. Take it easy. And I'm sure Lisa's looking at it, but I will tell her anyway. She's doing her jigsaw puzzles. She loves doing her jigsaw puzzles on the iPad. She does them on the iPad, which is really good. Absolutely. So, what's the time? I don't even know. What's the time, Mr. Wolf? Knitting? No, I don't think I'll be knitting. Maybe a woolly jumper, huh? Yeah. And no, I won't be doing any knitting. I've got enough digging holes and putting posts up. It's enough for me. And when I do it, by God, I know I've done it. One good thing in the pool is when I do sort of, get a bit stiff, like with digging holes and stuff, I come in the pool and I can stretch out and curl myself up in a little fetal ball as such and stretch me back out. And it does make a difference if I do that directly afterwards and stretch out for some time afterwards. Makes a massive difference to how I feel the next 2 or 3 days. So the pool's good for that. I know it's only a plunge pool, just good for sitting on the step and having a beer or just generally chilling out, really, and cooling off. Suits us. I love it. It'd be nice to have a bigger pool. We'll do some lengths, but hey, not to be. Got what I want. I'm quite happy, guys. Love living in Thailand, as you know I do. And Lisa does. Kevin, how you doing, man? See your post the other day. You're flooding up there. Well, and we've had a lot of rain, but my God, not as much as you've had. That was absolutely scary, really. You want it, your garden. At least it's all got watered, but I hope everything's all right. You and Jan are all right now. So we could put Kevin's channel up. Kevin and Jan having a I had a break from it now, haven't he? Rained all last night. Wow, again, yeah, we had today's most probably the driest day we've had for, I would say, at least a week and a half, 2 weeks. But yeah. So yeah, absolutely. It's nice to have just a little bit of dryness, and hopefully, I mean, the garden, say where I'm looking at, that's still quite wet. When I trimmed all the garden up with my brush cutter this morning, I was just over ankle deep in my wellies, and a bit sloshy and slappy. Okay, Sue, thanks for dropping in, Sue, and enjoy your day. And the river's gone down, Kevin. Yeah, that's really good news. Hopefully it start draining away and get back to some sort of normality. At least you won't have to water the garden for about 3 weeks. God, but it is good for the garden to a point. But I think the thing you've done with round the your doors and stuff was a really good idea with the blocks and stuff and the plastic to keep a lot of it out. That was a good idea. That, and inside as well, that was a really good idea. And I see that, I thought that's a really good idea. And when I see the inside bit you've done, I thought, yeah, good idea to do. That is good idea. Oh, congratulations, Scott! Got your 2-year work permit. Awesome. Let's hope I don't have to have one of them. The house stayed dry, which is the most important thing. Yeah, the winter's coming. Sound like someone from Game of Thrones, isn't it? Winter is coming, Jon Snow. Yeah, yeah. Winter's coming, so road trip, and enjoy. All good. So I think I'm going to make myself another cup of coffee with a bit of coconut milk. Coconut milk, slowest carb milk. That's what I have in mind. Or heavy whipping cream. Not so much. If I do have milk, then it's full fat. Because if you take skim milk and they take out the fat, all they do is replace it with carbohydrates. And carbohydrates turn to sugar. So actually, low-fat milk has got more sugar content in it as full-fat milk. Ta-da! That's fact of the day, folks. From Bad Badger, retired in Thailand. Keto mix. Yeah. All good. All good. So when the ramekins come and Lisa cooks this chocolate Magnum style dessert, I'll show you what it looks like, and a great pleasure in showing you while I consume it, because that's really low carb, no sugar. I use erythritol and a loose powder, I think, which is a natural sweetener. Yeah, I mean, we were saying that the other day, Charpon, when the builder come here and looked at the land, the first thing he said was, I'll build it a metre off the ground. And we're like, okay, you know, but now I'm glad it is a metre off the ground. And also around the back of me, all the way along there, when he had the, I paid for a digger for the day, and they dug a massive trench all the way along where all this runs down to, a massive trench that goes into the small little river over there, and that river feeds into the big river, Klong Panga, feeds into that. So that I mean, it's all overgrown now, obviously, but it's still a big trench, and that takes a lot of the rainwater away. And we're a metre off the ground, which again at the time I didn't. I suppose I did understand, but I didn't realise why he was doing that. But I'm glad he did, guys. I'm glad he did. So yeah. Baby duck. It's a duck. See? It's the wildlife here in the jungle. That's what it is. The wildlife. Yeah, so next thing in the garden is Lisa's had a chop round of we're getting some brown spots on these yellow bird of paradise. So Lisa's had to trim out and cut these all out here, and then I'm going to trim a lot of them up and take them out. Then I'm getting some weed suppression fabric, put it all down, then cover it with type 1, and then do that. Then I'm going to slowly work my way all through here, because these just go absolutely crackers, guys. Look at it. Look, talk about in the jungle. So yeah, so that's the next thing to do, amongst other things. Let me flip you around, and we're back in the room. So yeah, everything's all good. There's my egg chair. The full stop, so it must be 1 o'clock. Goes off at 9, off at 1 in the afternoon, comes back on at 4 till 10 at night. 9 hours a day, or 10 hours a day. 10 hours a day. All good. All good. So it's good. Okay, guys. Well, I'm going to end the live stream now because I need to go and make another cup of coffee. And I'm sure you don't want me to watch a cup of coffee or make a cup of coffee. I would like to say a big thank you to all my subscribers, old and new. And for all you guys and gals that dropped in, I really, really appreciate you taking the time to watch me and my channel and followers. So, from sunny Panga, Tam Nampud, Bad Badger out, and all of you stay safe and have, blowing up, and have an awesome day or a great evening or a better sleep. Whirligig washing line. Yeah, our friends gave us that in Cotel. So thanks very much, guys, and all have a fantastic day or sleep well and sleep tight. And I hope all of you stay safe. Bad Badger out, guys.